one of the things I absolutely love is this topic. And one thing we always say, we're headed into the spring market here. And folks, I want you to know one thing. Bad habits are developed during the busy season. Guess what? We're coming into the busy season. So what has got you your success, one thing what happens is a lot of you, you just let those great habits that you've, been putting in place the last 3-4 months, you let them slide by the wayside. And then you wonder why your business goes down. Well, one of the one area that really just shocks me in real estate, what a really, really poor job that real estate agents do is really staying in touch with the past clients. We always say, Daniel, every agent, and I'm talking about, I'll talk to agents if you're listening to today's program here with Daniel and I, and you're selling about 10, 20 homes. Yeah, 80% of your business probably is coming from your sphere. Okay, but let's put you on a rocket ship with a couple of 4 boosters on it, and let's say you're doing 100 transactions. Can you still get 80 transactions from your sphere of influence and your past clients? No, I bet you the answer is no. Because what happens, the busier we get, we let our past clients go by the wayside. You see, when we start out in business, it's real easy. Everybody tells you, just call everybody you know and tell them you're in real estate. Well, no wonder 80%, right, is coming from your past clients and sphere. But you know what? What we're talking, Daniel, is about building a sustainable business. Okay, and when we look at referrals, okay, it is very powerful. We talk about a 30 touch, okay, system, okay, for referrals. And ladies and gentlemen, grab your pen. I know this is probably being recorded, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and I got a pen too.
Yeah, me too. Okay, I got paper too. Okay, because guess what? You know what, Daniel? I get so much from you listening to you talk. Like I want to shut up and just listen to you so I can take my notes. Okay, and so the cool thing I love about these hangouts are, I'm blessed and we get to talk with agents coast to coast on best business practices, and I got you on the other side over here supporting our clients. I think about 80% of my private clients are using a VA from your company, and me, I believe no job's too small to outsource. So Daniel, when we look at this, grab your pen, because people say, well, I'll listen to it. It's going to be recorded. You know what? A pretty smart man, maybe you heard of him. His name is Albert, Einstein. He always said, why should I remember it if I can write it down? Ask any psychologist, they'll tell you you're going to improve your memory over 70% simply by writing something down. Not typing it into a desktop, okay, or a computer, writing it down. You're intimate with those words. So when we look at your businesses, as you start ratcheting up, all you need to do is put an action plan together one time. And it's good for the rest of your career. We believe in like a 30-touch system for past clients and referrals. Number one is, and a lot of this stuff is off the shelf. You can buy it off the shelf. As a matter of fact, if you're using, a system like Top Producer, they have action plans already built with this stuff in it. Okay, so let's not reinvent the wheel. I know there's some of you out there that say, yeah, but those things are so corny. Guess what? It might be corny, but it's better than what you're using right now. Okay, so I always say, like Bill Gates always said, get it done, get it out there, I'll fix it later. That's why they only start with version 2 on all of their products, because everyone knows version 1 sucks.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, if we look at a 30 touch, Daniel, number one is if you email all your past clients in sphere of influence once a month. So an email once a month, okay? And if we do that over the course of a year, how many touches is that?
12.
All right, man, you made it past second grade math. Okay, if I send something in the U.S. mail once a month, how many pieces is that?
It's 24.
Oh, it's too easy. Now let's talk about the mail piece for a moment. Okay, I always say it's okay to send like 4 postcards a year, but you must include 4 letters a year, because we want to include a letter because that's the only way you can put your business card in. See, in a postcard, we know it goes from the mailbox to the garbage can. But usually if they're past clients in sphere of influence, you put your business card in, people will save those. Think of your own. If you have an insurance guy and he sends you letters, he always includes his business card, doesn't he? Right. And what do we all do? Oh, that's my insurance guy. I better save his card. And so we throw it into our junk drawer at our desk. And when we go to clean our junk drawer, we put together a pile of 20 business cards from our insurance man and send them back to him. Okay. Anyway, so a piece in the mail once a month. 4 of those, 8 can be postcards, 4 can be letters. What people love, okay, is information. So that's why we're really big on sending a quarterly newsletter filled with market statistics for your service area. That can be done electronically. And what's really cool, a lot of this stuff you can just buy off the shelf, okay, and there's articles in them, and there's parts of these off-the-shelf products that allow you then just to customize it, okay, for your own market. So right now, okay, we're up to 28 touches right there. How about a house anniversary card?
Mm-hmm.
How about a birthday card?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right there. There's 30 touches, ladies and gentlemen. And the whole thing is, if you're doing this, number one, electronically, and more importantly, okay, this is where I believe a virtual assistant, really can come in, Daniel, because this entire thing should be run by a VA.
Yeah.
There are other systems out there when you look at house anniversary and birthday cards. There's other, systems out there that are all online, okay, where you can send out birthday cards to them. You can send out anniversary cards. You don't need the cards in your office even.
Right.
Okay, so all of this, ladies and gentlemen, if you put together an action plan in your database and you launch it in every single one of your clients, and make sure you're putting in the client type with, of that past client seller, past client buyer, make sure we have right addresses, and I always believe when you're mailing something, mail it first class versus bulk rate, because that way you're always keeping up to date, because if it's first class and it has a return address on it, it's getting sent back to you. So now you can run down so you can get the right addresses, because we're not all perfect. We strive for excellence, but send it first class. So this way you always keep your database up to date. At the holiday time, we send out over 1,200 holiday cards, and they all go first class, because that gives me once a year an opportunity to make sure my database is always up to date with people's current addresses.
Right.
So, there's a very easy 30 touch program. And I think before we get into, how do we get more referrals from people, let's not put the cart before the horse. Ladies and gentlemen, this is about operational excellence. And when you put together this electronic action plan and you're sending out these 30 touches, you're going to see more and more of your business come, okay, from past clients and referrals. I got a client last year. We closed $201 million in residential real estate. Now, this is not somebody that has a high average sale price. I think his average sale price was about $325,000. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you do the math. 51.2% of his $201 million came from past clients and referrals. $51.2 million worth of business from past clients and referrals. Now, this guy's a maniac, okay, on staying in touch with his past clients. I think he touches his past clients probably 60 times a year. Now, some of you people, I know, I just felt this one, Daniel, they're saying, well, that's a little overkill. I don't know. I'll take $51 million in sales from my past clients and referrals. I don't think it's overkill. The proof is in the pudding.